You broke my heart, 'cause I couldn't dance. You didn't even want me around. And now I'm back to let you know I can really shake 'em down. Do you love me? I can really move. Do you love me? I'm in the groove. Do you love me? Do you love me? Now that I can dance. Watch me now. Hey, run, run. Oh, work it on, baby. Work, work. When you're driving me crazy. Work, work. With a little bit of soul now.
Come away with me in the night. Come away with me and I will write you a song. Come away with me on a bus. Come away where they can tempt us with their lies. And I want to walk with you on a crowded day in fields where the yellow grass grows knee high. So won't you try to come away with me and we'll kiss.
son. I hear you whisper and the words melt everyone, but you stay so cool. My Mona Quita, my Spanish Harlem Mona Lisa. You're my reason for reason, the step in my groove. And if you say this life ain't good enough, I would give my world to lift you up. I would change my life to better suit your mood, because you're so smooth. And it's just like the ocean under the moon. Well, it's the same as the emotion that I get from you. You got the kind of loving that can be so smooth. Give me your heart, make it real, or else forget about it. I tell you, just like the ocean under the moon. Well, it's the same as the emotion that I...
And I'll give you one take on the word. You lawyers are an incredibly talented bunch. I jumped off the roof with this one, and 2 or 3 of the other partners, and then you run, and now you dance. You can't beat it. I shouldn't be standing here. There should be a guy in a hoodie, putting in his feet, most probably from South London, saying, I'm not going to change my life. But it's the belief of guys like you that enable us to work with over 4,000 across the country and change their lives. So on behalf of all of them, you're a great bunch, and thanks. Really.
Nigel, it's with all the organisation just for somebody to come and say nice things about lawyers. Thank you very much. Jenny, over to you.
From everyone at Save the Children, I just want to say thank you. I know there's an enormous amount of effort that's gone into this, and it's brilliant to see that you're having such a great time. The money that you've raised here is going to go to children in China that are affected by migration. So they will really see the benefit of all the fundraising you've done. And I just want to wish everyone good luck tonight.
Okay, we're 3 weeks now into this rehearsal.
How are you feeling?
Not brilliantly confident, but
Right,
purely
yeah.
because of my ability. You
Well,
are
I don't
fantastic.
think you need to worry about that, but I would say that I'm probably feeling mainly fearful. But I'm hoping that your expertise will get us through, Pam.
I doubt that very much, but
What is it you're
it's
finding
good
most
fun
difficult?
though. What I find it most difficult, trying to remember from one week to the next what we learned the previous week.
I think that's probably fair. I think some bonus lessons might be required.
Yeah, we need some extra tuition, guys. So anyone that's willing to come along?
I'm sure we'll
advance.
get increasingly better as the weeks go by.
Yeah. Okay. But what do you like best though? Why do you keep coming back?
I think it's you, Pam.
Oh,
Week
this
by
is all
week,
right
it gets to a Tuesday evening. I think fantastic. Get to dance with Pam once again. Which bits do I like the most? I'm not sure. I'm good enough to like any of it yet. But it's even more fun than I anticipated. It's a nice little group, so it's been quite entertaining.
Yeah, people make it, don't they?
Precisely.
Absolutely. Mind you, when you see them all whizzing round and then we're still struggling at the back, it's a bit of a nightmare.
That's true.
First impressions when you came along, saw this, rather mature person in front of you.
I was delighted, to be honest. You looked like you knew exactly what you were doing, which I thought was a good thing, given that I clearly didn't. And yeah, well, I was pleased. I think I lucked out amongst the female partners I could have had.
Oh, he's such a sweetie. I'm not going there. I'm not going to say all these wonderful things about him, but he's fantastic. And he's a cricketer. So we know
apparently that bodes well.
always win. So no, it's been a great.
I think I may buck that trend, but there you go.
No, I don't think so. I think you may find that your feelings are going to reverse in the next few weeks when you're getting so much better and sort of plateaued at the first level. But,
I doubt that.
Anyway, that's good.
What will we do if we win? I imagine we'll probably both quit and begin a career on the international dancing circuit.
Absolutely.
It seems a sensible thing to do.
There'll be us and Mark Ramprakash, I guess.
Precisely.
So, yeah.
First stop, legally dancing. And,
and then the world.
Next the world. Either that or just get Lily.
So if, bear in mind all these wonderful things you just said about me, who is your ideal dance partner?
Oh, that's a toughie. It's difficult to think beyond you, Pam, as I said before.
Pass the sick bucket.
I'm not really sure.
Oh.
I guess I'd have to go for
Ginger, at her height of her powers.
either that or the girl out of Dirty Dancing, because I guess this is quite similar to that. If you can imagine,
absolutely.
If you can imagine 65 as a still works, it's probably quite similar. I've seen that. She was pretty good.
Oh, I'm going to go for Captain Jack Sparrow.
Really?
Oh, just seeing him dancing along the beach is nice. Just does it for me. So,
well, maybe
you come first.
Maybe I can tailor my outfit to something similar.
Sounds good to me.
And we'll see how
as long
we
as
go.
There's a bit of yellow in it.
Right.
Fine.
Okay.
But who do you think's going to win?
Well, there are a couple of pairings down there who I reckon seem to know what they're doing a little bit more than most. I suspect that one or two of them have done it before. I think Catriona's pretty good. I forget the name of her partner for the time being, but
it's not the director of finance, is it?
I have no idea.
Apparently
it is.
He's pretty good.
But yeah.
Yeah, I think we're unanimous in that.
I suspect at this stage they're the best, but everyone's hot on their tail. I also think that Gemma and Matt are probably got it in the locker to get a little bit better and challenge them. But
I think we'll be okay.
I think we'll do reasonably.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll win the hearts and minds of the public, if not the judges' votes.
And having said all that, then there are obviously one or two experienced dancers there. Have you ever done this sort of thing before?
I've certainly done this sort of thing before. I've danced badly before, but can't say I've danced too often sober.
No, me neither.
Mainly the little Dutch courage before the night.
Oh, that sounds good to me. Yeah. I think I just regret my mother saying to me, "Come on, you ought to go to dancing lessons," and me saying, "No, I want to go horse riding." There you go. It was a choice I had to make.
Well, you've got your opportunity now to make up for it.
That's right, and that's what I thought. Or something that I've regretted not having done, and this has given me the opportunity. So, and even better, now I've lucked out with you as a partner.
You're too kind, and all for a wonderful cause.
Absolutely.
So, why did you decide to have a go at it in the first place?
Just
for those reasons.
Just for those reasons, really.
I see.
And the fact that hopefully we'll make a bit of money on the side.
Yeah, exactly. The opportunity to launch a secondary career. Perfect.
How are you feeling now that you're 3 weeks into rehearsals?
Terrible. We're not improving very much, are
Not a
we?
great deal.
What are you finding the most difficult?
The dancing.
The tango's not going well, is it?
Not really, no. My back still hurts.
That's not my fault.
Which bits do you like the most?
The end of the session. What do you think about your partner?
She's alright. She'll do. For the time being. What are you going to do if we win?
Well, we're not going to, so I don't think that question's really relevant.
Hypothetically speaking, what are you going to do if we win?
I think I'd probably faint. Who would be your ideal partner?
No comment. Can't possibly answer that. Who do you think will win? Us aside, obviously.
I don't know. We're all pretty bad. Have you ever danced before?
No, never. You?
No. Only when drunk at a disco.
Why did you decide to have a go at Legally Ballroom?
I think that was your fault. You put our names forward. I didn't know about it.
So, Nikki, what have you got planned for our outfits?
Well, I must say I've had a little look on eBay today and found a drag queen's dress
Wow.
for the little Latin dance.
Okay, and that's going to be for you, not for me, yeah?
Well, it's up to you.
Okay. Well, I've decided...
Sorry, go on. Do tell us what
Well,
you decided to wear.
because we're in the blue team, and obviously the blue team is going to be the winner out of the blue team.
Isn't it just?
I think I'm going to have to go for some kind of bluey number, you know,
Bluey
without the medallion, I think. So we'll
Chest
be all right.
open.
Definitely a
We
little bit of
like
that.
it. We like it. What made you want to do this Legally Ballroom?
Well, tell the truth, I'm on the Touch Mat committee,
Oh, of course.
and
you
they've
are,
basically
of course
just
you are.
said, well,
Said, Danny, you're doing it.
I'm afraid so. So alas, here I am.
Here you are.
But the good thing is, I've got you as my dance partner. So
Oh,
what more do I want?
have you ever danced before?
Well, I've been known for a little
Well,
bit
actually,
of
I
disco.
shouldn't ask you that. I can tell by the practicing you
Oh.
haven't.
Thank you very much. The answer to the question, just a little bit. And your good self?
Oh, I done a little bit when I was younger, but you know, only at the old disco.
Disco.
Woo!
I think we've all done a disco a
Haven't we?
bit. And guess what? Who do you think's going to win?
Don't ask stupid questions, Danny.
We'll avoid that one because you have the winners here, by the way.
Okay, and your ideal partner, apart from me, obviously,
Apart from you.
would be?
Very difficult one. I suppose a sort of the Ginger Rogers type of person.
Cool.
But very difficult, you know. But
Yeah,
you know,
maybe
if I
a lady out there, I
if I
suppose.
had to say someone, I'll have to say the wife because she'll kill me.
Good answer. Okay, what else shall we ask?
Well, which bits do you like the most?
I think, actually, my favourite has been the cha-cha-cha.
The cha
So
cha cha.
far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
And
that.
the jive actually was good.
The jive.
Yeah, you haven't done that one yet,
No,
but it's good.
Unfortunately, I missed that,
good.
but we've got
Plenty of
options
time
there.
for
Definitely,
that. Plenty
definitely.
of time. Yeah, yeah.
What do you find the most difficult thing to do?
The tango has been hard.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
But I was practicing with another woman and I had to be the man, so that made it a bit more difficult.
Well, this I won't let you down. So we'll do a little bit of tango this week, both of us.
We
and
will. What have you found difficult?
I apart from stepping on your toes, I think the cha-cha at the beginning, because you're meant to do it like cha-cha-cha,
Yeah.
and I sort of been missing out the cha. So it's only
It's
been
been cha-cha.
So, but I'll get there in the end. I wasn't that good
You
at
will.
maths at school.
Everyone has to start somewhere.
Definitely.
I'm rubbish.
Definitely.
But hey, we'll be there at the end with the cup in hand.
Oh yes. And how do you think rehearsals are going after what? 3 weeks?
3 weeks. Not bad. Not bad.
Okay.
It takes time, but we'll get there.
Thank you very
Won't
much.
we? We'll get there.
Yeah, I feel that. Well, I've certainly got the ideal partner because, as you said when you found out I was your partner, we're in it to win it.
Aren't we just?
How are you feeling now that we're 3 weeks into rehearsals?
Scared, terrified,
Yeah, I think I've
slightly
got
sick.
It's nauseous mainly. You have to look at me to do most of the dancing, I'm not surprised.
Oh no, that's a pleasure. And what do you find most difficult?
Apart from not
All of
kicking
it.
you or walking the wrong way or crashing into other people, which I think is our
Yes,
favourite
That's
habit.
our forte, isn't it?
I think
Causing mayhem on
if
the
there's a
dance floor.
competition on crashing, I think we'd win. Which bits do you most like, do you think?
Tricky one. Watching the men learning their steps, that's always quite entertaining.
Because they're really good.
Because they're really good, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
No, it's all good. Liking it all.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I really like the most.
Is that because all of the lessons
Because it's
are
all really
just
good, yeah,
wonderful?
it's just a joy.
What do you think about your partner?
That means you, doesn't it?
Yes, unless you've
Much
got another
better than
partner.
me.
No,
I think that's probably true. Very good. Haven't needed me too many times. You don't mind when I tread on your feet. So pretty good.
I have quite an entertaining concentration face.
That's true, yeah. And also when you get it right, your smug face is the best.
Demonstration? Good. What will you do if you win? What will we do?
I think I'll probably retire from the law and become a
Go
professional.
professional, I think it's the only option really.
I think, this time next year we'll be competing head to head on Strictly Come Dancing.
We could be the professional dancers.
Oh, I could be Bruce Forsyth.
You'd be good at that. You should do that.
That'd be awesome. You could be Tess Daly and then if I have to run to the background while I make terrible jokes.
Who would be your ideal partner? Me accepted.
Of course. I'd say it would probably be Mark Rampakash's dance partner from Strictly Come Dancing, which of course I only watched because my grandparents made me watch. Nothing to do with kind of getting tips
Loving
and
the
learning stuff and possibly enjoying it.
And do you want to dance with her just because she's a really good dancer?
Yeah, she's really good. She does this funny running thing in the air that I think you need to learn.
Okay, we'll practice later.
And who would you choose to dance with?
I might have to go for Patrick Swayze. Have a dirty dancing moment. Well, Patrick Swayze when he was young, not now.
No one puts Lucy in the corner.
Who do we think will win?
Us.
I don't know, it's quite tough, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm so busy concentrating on not stepping on your feet that I'm not really watching what anyone else is doing.
Yeah, I think everyone else is pretty good. Particularly
Gemma's very good.
Some of the senior partners there, they look like they can move around the dance floor.
Are you just sucking up now?
Yes, yeah. Please give me a better job and more money.
Supple. Have you ever danced before? I'm thinking Friday nights, Tuesday discos.
Yeah, yes, I think we could both be caught by that.
We're both guilty of that one.
You've danced before Ballroom as well, haven't you?
I did some lessons when I was about 17, but I had to be the man. I went with my friend Claire. I'm very good at men's steps.
That does not mean that we're swapping. Although we probably could do with the guidance. You're better at leading than me.
And I was dancing around my bedroom when I was little. Did a lot of that.
Okay.
As did you, I expect.
Not so much. More watching other people dance. My mum's a dance teacher.
Why did you decide to have a go at Legally Ballroom?
You are still paying me.
Apart from the bribes.
I don't know. I think it's when I mentioned it to my grandparents, the fact that this competition was going on, and then they just wouldn't stop telling me that I had to do it.
And because you thought you might get to dance with me.
Oh, of course. Well, that was the main reason. That was just a side issue. How about you? Why did you decide?
Like everyone else, I'd watched Strictly Come Dancing, and I wanted to be like one of those girls
live
in
the
the pretty
dream.
dresses all the time.
Living the dream.
Live the dream, yes, live the dream.
And
what's
outfits.
The outfits. I'm thinking
Tantastic.
Permatan, open shirts, orange. There's going to be a lot of orange.
Very orange.
Nice great back for you as well.
Oh no, good luck.
And we're going to look beautiful.
You will probably look better than I will.
Those little tight trousers.
Not so keen on the tight.
So now that we're 3 weeks into training or rehearsals, how are you finding it?
Well, I was really nervous in the beginning, thinking I'd never remember anything, but I'm quite enjoying it now. It's quite good.
I'm enjoying it. It's hard to do the choreographed steps and the sequences, but
what's the most difficult bit, do you think?
Remembering the sequences, what comes next. So the counting bit's not too bad, because really we can all count to 3. It's what's next in the sequence, particularly with the tango.
Yeah.
So
it's a good dance though. It's a very good dance.
Is there any bits that you're liking more than others?
I like the tango as well,
right.
But I'm enjoying dancing to all the different things really. The different sorts of dances and music is really good.
Yeah.
So what would you do if you won?
Well, probably shout for the rooftops, because I'm looking around and thinking there are a lot of good people there, but I'm also looking around and thinking I'm better than some. So
And I'll probably just burst into tears.
So for one, it would be great to win. It would just feel, because like you, complete beginner at this, so to win, it would be brilliant, really. Not in it, 'cause in it to win it, really.
Oh, there is that, but it's for charity.
Oh, it is
It
indeed,
is for
but
charity
it would be good to win. So also, apart from when we first met that first week to dance, what did you think?
No, really good. I'm really pleased that you asked me to be your partner. I was at the beginning thinking, no, I don't want to do it. It's too hard and I'll be an idiot. But I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased to do it.
Why?
Well, it's a challenge for me for a start. And it's obviously meeting more people as well. And it is raising money, and I think everyone will have a really good time on the night. Whether we're brilliant or rubbish, I think everyone's going to enjoy it.
I think so.
It's a really good idea.
Oh, I think so.
Really good idea. So is there anyone famous that you'd like to dance? Now you're obviously going to be a fantastic dancer after this.
Well, exactly. Strictly Come Dancing, eat your heart out. I don't know, like, who would I want to dance if there was someone? Maybe...
You said Emma Bunting.
Oh, maybe Emma Bunting, yeah, because she's quite fit as well. So or Zoe Ball, because Zoe Ball was fantastic last year.
Really good,
so yeah, Zoe Ball would be good to dance with. Or if it was someone really famous, it would have to be maybe Olivia Newton-John.
Oh yeah.
What about you?
Yeah. Well, I was like, tap is my favourite, so I used to it when I was a child.
Right.
So I used to watch all the black and white movies. So Fred Astaire would be my.
Yeah, you're a bit older than me.
Yeah, thanks, Dudley. Thanks a lot.
So you had danced before then?
I did tap as a child.
Right.
Yeah, but obviously just me and a group of people. I've never actually danced with somebody as their partner. It's very, very different. Very different.
And who do you think will win?
I think Gemma's very good. She's got all the right moves and she looks all relaxed and everything. But to be honest, I'm so busy concentrating on what I'm supposed to be doing, I don't notice the people after until we crash into them. So.
Oh no, definitely.
So have you sorted out your shirt yet and your lame trousers?
Not quite. I keep looking. The trousers are easy because then it's just a pair of black trousers, so few sequins on them. Well, quite a lot of sequins. Got to get someone to sew a lot of sequins on them. But as for the shirt, that's a bit harder. So it will depend on what you wear. What are you going to wear?
Well, I don't know. Typical woman. I've got 25 outfits and I've just got to whittle it down to a few. Well, as soon as I've picked my final outfit, we'll go out and buy your shirt for you.
Oh, well, that's very nice of you. So what do you think you'll do at the end of it? When it's all over?
I don't know. If I really get the bug, it might be something that I'll do like on a Saturday afternoon or something, like continue doing it. But or I might
husband do it with you?
No, or I might just bow out gracefully going, I gave it a ticket off my list of things that I've done.
Good.
How about you? Because your wife has danced.
She did dancing before. I think she'd be quite keen for me to continue it with her afterwards. I think so, especially if I win, even more so.
Yeah. It'd be a good idea.
No, it would be a good idea, definitely.
Yeah, good.
But I'm having fun.
Good. It's the main thing.
And Kat, how do you think we're doing so far?
It's going quite well. Each week we do get a bit better, gets a bit more fun.
Good.
And how's it going for you?
I think it's fine. I think the teachers are really good, so hopefully we'll get by the end of the 9 weeks.
Yeah, I think the teachers are quite good as well.
Which bit do you like the most?
I have to say I enjoy the tango the most.
Yeah?
I think, I don't know why, it appeals to my sense of drama, I think.
Great, well that's really unusual because most people, including me, find the tango really difficult.
Well, I know that you like the waltz. You're a big waltzer. We do usually end up spending most of the session discussing my poor waltzing technique.
I think it's quite an easy dance really, the waltz, so I like easy dances.
Well, maybe.
So, who do you think is going to win then?
I couldn't possibly say. Us, clearly.
Good. Well, hopefully we do, because then the sponsors will feel their money was well spent.
Absolutely.
And what about your ideal dance partner? Who would you choose to dance with? Of course, if you couldn't dance with me.
Clearly, you would be my first choice. Well, very boring answer, but it would have to be Gene Kelly.
Gene Kelly? In the rain?
Yeah. Although he's clearly been dead these 5 years, so maybe you and McGregor might be a bit more realistic.
Yeah.
How about you?
Well, I suppose the boring answer would be Ginger Rogers, because obviously she was probably the most famous of a couple. But probably more realistic answer in Ballroom would be Bobby Irvin in the 60s, because Bobby won the World Championship about 8 or 9 times in the 60s.
Is he the bloke that does Strictly Come Dancing? Is he one of the judges?
Bill was the judge.
Oh.
Bobby was the lady. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Bill and Bobby Irvin were the most famous couple in the 60s.
Okay.
And then more recently, perhaps Karen Hilton, who was really famous in the 90s.
Okay. She is a famous ballroom dancer?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's English too.
Okay. So, Ross, have you done ballroom dancing before?
A long time ago, yeah, when I was 17 years old, which is that many years ago.
Uh-huh.
And you?
No.
But you've done some dancing.
Done
before.
other types of dancing, but not ballroom
So
dancing.
what sorts of dancing have you done?
Ballet and tap dancing, that sort of thing.
And do you think that sets you up well for this?
I think so.
Yeah.
In terms of rhythm and posture and all that kind of thing.
Cool.
Why did you decide to have a go at Legally Ballroom?
Well, I just thought it was good to raise some money for charity, and this is one way that I think we could do it. So let's hope that we manage to raise enough and that we all have fun on the night.
Definitely. Yeah, me too.
Good. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
So Jill, how are you feeling about it after we've been practicing for 3 weeks now?
I'd like to say confident, but that would be a lie. I think it's fun. I think there's a lot to put into a very short period, but it'll be fun.
It's quite intensive, isn't it? I had a few difficulties with it, but I think the more you practice, the better it becomes.
Yes, I think I feel a bit more confident now we have the outline of the 4 routines that we're going to be.
That's right. There's some little twiddly bits that needed to be added.
Yes.
Like some circles and some underpasses and things like that, which are a bit more adventurous than we've been used to.
Yeah. What do you find the most difficult so far?
I found the cha-cha-cha quite difficult. The jive I found not too bad, at least the parts that we've done so far. The waltz is good. I like the waltz.
Yes, I do like the waltz, although I think it's quite confined trying to stay in line with the dancers. You can move about a lot more.
Yes, yes.
And not bump to people.
Yes, that's right. Colliding on the dance floor is a risk, isn't it?
Yes, that's probably the
We've
best
had our
part
fair
of it,
share of
though.
collisions there around the dance floor. Well, who's your favourite dancing partner? If you had any person in the world to dance with, who would you dance with?
Who would I dance with?
Who'd be your partner?
Well, for ballroom dancing, Fred Astaire, obviously.
Well, he's got nimble feet.
Yeah, he did.
Certainly more nimble
Yes.
than mine.
Well, I'm sure yours will be as nimble as Fred Astaire's on the night. And who
Well, I
would
hope
yours
so.
be?
Ooh, I like that girl Camilla Dallarup from Strictly Come Dancing. I think she's very good, and she strikes up a rapport with her celebrity dancing partner.
So you're going for more of a live person than
A live
dead
person rather than a dead person. Yes,
Okay.
I prefer dancing with live people rather than dead people. They're a bit more. The movement's a bit better.
So tell me what you think about your partner.
Oh, I think you're wonderful. You've guided me through a lot of steps which I would otherwise have mucked up horribly. And of course, I missed the first rehearsal.
Yes.
Which you.
But you've
attended.
caught up.
I hope I've caught up. I've been downloading these video clips from the internet where you can actually.
But that's another story,
No, well,
Robin.
But the video clips are actually quite good because they show you how to do all the moves and things.
Okay.
Which I found quite useful.
And who do you think will win?
Well, I don't know. That Russ Holden is taking a very professional approach.
Oh
isn't
yeah,
he?
very light on his loafers.
He is, and he's massive attention to detail.
Yeah.
And he gets into it very well. So maybe he's the hot favourite.
Yeah, he's got a good chance, I'd say.
Yes. Well, what about Keith Gaines?
Oh, there's a book running. It's worth a flutter.
100 to 1?
Yeah, I reckon there'll be good odds. Good luck, Gainsey. Have you ever danced before?
Not really, not to this standard. I've danced obviously at discos and and things like that.
To what standard would you say you have danced before?
Well, a very low standard, and now I'm gradually upping my game.
Excellent.
But my mother said I got rhythm, but I don't know whether that's true. But mothers say things about their sons, don't they, which they don't really mean.
Yeah, how young were you at the time?
Oh, 9, 10.
I would say you've got rhythm. You certainly follow the rhythm of all the dances so far.
Well, you were the one to spot Legally Ballroom, weren't you? And you obviously had a twinkle in your eye about it.
I thought it would be good fun. Nobody mentioned 14 tables of 10 people
coming to look at you and to give you marks
and video interviews and that kind of thing. That was
yes, it's become a little bit more than originally bargained for.
And competitive fundraising.
Yes, that's right. Well, I've seen emails going out already, getting in first to do the fundraising, but I'm sure that will come.
Now, but I think it would be excellent. I think it's a really good idea. People are really getting involved and will enjoy it.
Oh, I think so. Yes, there's been. I think it's going to be a sellout actually.
Oh, that fills me with comfort. And 14 tables full.
14 tables full, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You've got to get the skates on and get your seats, haven't you?
And what are you planning to wear?
Well, I have a sort of a white spangled shirt that
You do?
I wore for a Dallas party once. Dallas, the soap opera. And I went as JR and I had to wear a Stetson and cowboy boots and bootlace tie and this sparkly shirt. So that might make an appearance again.
So you actually have this in your wardrobe at the moment?
I do. It's not worn very frequently, but it is there. And how about you yourself?
Well, I thought I'd purchase a couple of these dresses that I don't know whether you've seen the emails going around
I have
on
actually,
websites
yes.
saying this, so I'll try a couple of those, see what they're like. But otherwise, I don't know. It's quite hard. You have to buy them and see if they fit.
Do you get a fitting then? Do you
No, I think you just buy it.
You just buy them, do you?
Yeah.
You supply the
on the internet
measurements
and then.
things?
No, they're just bought.
Oh, are they?
They're second
right.
hand. You just buy them and hope they fit.
You have your dressmaking skills too.
Yes, I'm not sure to wear my feet yet.
Yes, the chap who teaches us, he has suede shoes, hasn't he? Or
Yeah, I think he's got dancing shoes. They've got
Yes.
suede bottom, proper dancing shoes.
Because I find the floor a little bit slippy.
Yeah.
And you need a bit of traction, don't you, on these?
Yeah,
do these
traction would
moves.
help. Yeah, maybe a visit to a dance shop is required.
Maybe. I don't know a dance. Do you know where I can find a dance shop?
Pineapple.
Pineapple. Oh, up in Covent Garden.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
They'll have them.
Okay, well, I'll see what
I
they've
assume
got
they
there.
do ballroom as well.
Yes.
Excellent.
Good.
Well,
Wow.
good luck to us.
Yes, not long now. 5 weeks or so. Anyway, all the best.
And all the best to you.
Okay.
Okay, Matt. How are you feeling now that you're nearly 4 weeks into rehearsals?
Good. It's going well. I think they need a bit more work on the tango. That's very hard. Feel a bit better about the two we did at the start, the cha-cha and the waltz.
I think tango will be fine. You just need to do it again.
Yeah, but they're all pretty tricky.
No, you're good.
What's most difficult?
I think it's bumping into people and not having enough space.
Yeah.
Because you're good at finding space, and it's hard when you're trying to do stuff and everybody's in your way.
I think the tango's hard.
Yeah, tango is hard. I don't think that's going to be popular. Nobody is going to want to
I was
do
going to
the
want to
tango.
do the tango.
Okay, which bits do you like the most?
I like the cha-cha.
And do you know which bits I like the most?
Please tell me.
Go on, have a guess.
When you get to spin around a lot.
Yes. So yeah, the cha-cha.
I like watching the instructor do the cha-cha.
Yeah, I know you do.
I don't the
She's called
female.
Beth.
Both are very good though.
Beth is very good.
Beth's very good at the cha-cha.
What do I think about my partner, Matt? Matt's probably a bit tall for me in the real dancing world, but Matt's really good. He's really good.
Yeah, and I think you've had a bit of dancing experience
Yeah, I think we come on to that.
in the past, which is great and helps. You can sort of show me how things should be done a little bit.
I don't know if I'm a bit pushy.
Maybe a bit pushy.
I'm always telling you what to do.
I think I need to be pushed, so that's good.
Okay, well that's good. What will you do if you win? Well, obviously be really pleased.
Yeah.
Obviously.
It's just taking part that counts, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's all charity.
But yeah, I'd be chuffed.
Cool.
Obviously. Who would be your ideal partner?
Yours is probably Beth.
Apart from Beth.
I think maybe John Young. That could be fun.
Right. Interesting.
Who do you think will win? I don't know. I think that's too early to tell. And it's also whoever the audience like the most, because they're obviously going to vote for people that they like.
Yeah. Something like us?
I don't know. Let's hope so. Have you ever danced before? Yes, I danced quite a bit at uni, which is why I wanted to do this, as you know.
Yeah. I haven't.
Yeah, but you've done lots of music, and so your rhythm is very good.
Yeah. Thanks.
Which is good. Why did you decide to have a go at Legally Ballroom?
Why did I decide?
Because I pressed games you inside.
Because I'd had one too many when you asked me.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm very glad to be doing it.
Good. And what have you got planned for your outfits?
You're in charge of the outfits, aren't you?
Yeah.
What have you got planned for the outfits then?
I think I've bought like 4,000 rhinestones or something. I spend evenings ironing rhinestones onto various skirts I've picked up from charity shops. But you're just going to be pretty normal, I think.
Bow tie, rhinestones on
Do
the
you
bow
want a
tie?
rhinestone bow tie?
Yeah, please.
Okay, cool. I can deal with that.
Thanks.
Real.
That's it.
Okay. So, Tom, how are you feeling after 7 weeks of rehearsing?
How do I feel after 7 weeks of rehearsing? I feel like I've opened Pandora's box. I feel like someone who's joined up to the army and didn't realise what was involved. I'm stressed, I don't sleep, and I'm losing weight, and when I go to sleep, all I can dream of is dancing, dancing, dancing. How do you feel?
Pretty much the same. Wondering what I got myself into. I'm boring my colleagues with a lot of chat about which frock to wear and how to do my hair.
I've also turned into a little bit of a mafia person. You know, threatening people, calling them, you will sponsor me, give me your money, that kind of thing.
In terms of the dancing, well, last night was a disaster, wasn't it? So I'm not sure that I feel that confident, but it has inspired us to practice harder.
It has, and when we get it right, we are so relieved that we've managed to keep in time and to know the routine and know the steps. But we need to keep our cool on the night and not show our relief on the night.
Because in terms of what we find the most difficult, I would say smiling while practicing.
And laughing.
Because we're so busy looking at our feet to make sure they're doing the right thing. What about you?
I would say the same. I keep looking at my feet. Mainly because I'm quite impressed with what my feet are doing. I can't stop looking at them. I didn't know I could do that. Oh, look at that. What do you think about me as your partner?
I think you're great.
Oh,
I think we make a good team.
We do.
Although I can't see over your shoulder. You're a bit tall for me, but
tall.
now that I've got new heels,
That should help.
that should help. It's good dancing with you. We knew each other beforehand.
Yes. And but I think we know each other better now.
We certainly do. We've had a lot more body contact
Body
than we've ever had
contact, I'll
before.
tell you something. Inhibitions aside.
So what were your first impressions of me?
Much more easygoing. I thought, you being my temporary boss, I thought I'll be told off and whipped into shape and all of that. But it was much more relaxed, and I think that we're getting it. Neither one of us are taking it seriously as the other person. So if I muck up, you're not telling me off, and if you muck up, I'm not saying anything. We're just laughing and having a good time. So I think we've got a good relationship going in terms of dancing. It's quite good.
Yeah.
I don't know if everyone else is the same thing. I don't know if anyone's had any arguments or anything, but we haven't had any. So.
Well, some have, haven't they?
Have they?
On the practice floor.
Do they? Have they? Interesting.
Interesting. We will say no more.
What are we going to do if we win?
If we win.
If we win, we've got more chance of winning the lottery. If we win. I don't know
If we win, we will go, yes!
And if there's a crown involved, I'm going to wear my crown every day for at least a month until someone tells me to take it off.
We will launch into the longest acceptance and acknowledgement speech
ever. On my emails, I'll be putting AKA Dancing King of Levels. Milk it for every penny.
Yeah. So we will be delighted.
I'll be thrilled.
I'm very grateful to our teams for letting us.
Definitely. I think if I won this, I think this would probably be the biggest achievement of my life. Seriously, I think because the whole scale of it. Before it was kind of like but knowing about the amount of people that come in, the amount of money that people are spending on tickets, and how it was sold out, and the amount of practice, I think this will be a real achievement. Because considering we've never danced before, it'll be a huge achievement.
No, I agree.
Who would be your ideal partner?
That's easy. George Clooney.
Why?
Oh, because he's just so sexy. Nice eyes.
Mine's more strategic. I'd say Madonna because we're doing a tango and Madonna was in Evita and she had to do the tango in Evita. So I reckon she'd be quite good.
So
she'd be quite
a dancer.
Yes, so I think the tango-wise she'd be excellent.
I wouldn't be fussed about dancing with George. Okay, who do we think will win?
I don't know. There are some people who, when I first started, just seemed hopeless, and now they are brilliant.
Absolutely.
Some people have really surprised me and have taken it on. There are people who I think there are people who I know who are outright favourites and who everyone assumes is going to win, but I think that Robin, Spencer and Jill must be up there because they seem to be very good. Duncan and Tracy are very good. They seem to be getting it on the knack. So I think they're the people to look out for. Of course, there's Russ as well, who is brilliant. So I think they must be up there as well. We're just there for the drink.
Have you ever danced before?
Well, apart from dancing in a nightclub, after a few
Yeah, what about ballroom
vodkas
dancing?
no, not at all. Well, no, I did one session at uni. Someone dragged me along to it, but they were doing the jive and they were kind of knowing what they were doing, so I kind of just went along with it, and I never went since. So really, no.
And as we're jiving.
As we're jiving now, it's quite amazing doing, but no lessons, nothing like this. What about you?
Not since I was about 11 when I rebelled against my parents and said that I wasn't going to have any dancing lessons. They both danced before, you see, so they tried to get me interested, but no. So not since 11.
Not since then.
No.
Why did you decide to do it? What made you decide to do it?
I stopped rebelling against my parents.
Or we should tell the truth, which was that we were at a Levels function in September.
Absolutely.
We had 5 glasses of wine each. We both mentioned we saw the advert. We were a bit tipsy, and we were just like, "Do you want to dance?" Yeah.
And that's the truth.
And that's what actually really did happen. And then 9 months later,
we haven't looked back, have we? Tom?
Here we are.
Yeah. What have we got planned for our outfits?
Well, I don't know if you should say that. I think it should be a surprise. I don't want to give too much away. We are green. We're in the green team, so there will be an element of green in it. We will probably look like people from the Emerald City.
Actually, we're going to start doing Irish dancing instead of
yes,
cha-cha, aren't
we are. We're going to do a bit of river dance in the middle. That's our freestyle.
Yeah.
But no, as long we're going to be colour coordinated and we're going to be as fabulous as possible.
Absolutely.
Whatever Oxford Street can provide.
Absolutely. Can't. No.
Right.
Well.
Okay. So
the theme was 50s glamour.
Right.
So I decided to have a look at 50s glamour.
Yeah.
And try to find a 50s dress, and so that's what I've gone for, really. The hardest thing was trying to find something that you could wear for both the ballroom element, which is the sort of tango and the waltz, and then move swiftly to the cha-cha or the jive, where you basically want something a bit shorter and that Tom won't get too tangled up in. So for the girls, I think that was the hardest, one of the hardest things to do. But with the team colours sort of having been decided for us, then that really sort of dictated the theme, and so hence I'm in green, and Tom has green highlights.
Highlights? What in my hair?
That's an idea.
Green highlights in my hair. I'm going to be wearing, we're doing the tango and the jive, so there's not going to be much, because it's 30 seconds between a costume change, so it's going to be like, it's going to be black shirt and black trousers, maybe some braces or a waistcoat. I'm thinking hat. I'm just worried it might come off. I might do a thing, just whip it off and throw it into the audience, but then I'm quite scared it might hit a partner's face, which won't go down very well. So
No, won't win as many votes.
not at all, but I'd still want to wear a hat. I need to, everyone's going sequins and glitter and sparkle, but it is quite difficult to get that. You'd have to kind of, there'd be a lot of making it yourself. So I'm not too sure whether to get, I've got some DJ trousers, I don't know whether to get on the lining on the side, some kind of, maybe sew on some green sequins, because you could take them off, as long as you can take them off. But I'll have a go. Well, I won't. I do. I'll find. So it's going to be, I need to start because time's running out, but it'll be an experiment and we'll see.
Yeah, as long as we
match, as long as you haven't got dark green and I've got light green. So
we'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
As you can tell, we talk a lot on the floor.
We do.
Either of them is going to be tough, but yeah, no, I like the choice though. I like the choice.
Good. I love the cha-cha.
Yeah.
I hope we make it through the cha-cha. If we make it to the tango, that'll be a miracle.
How long is the cha-cha?
1.5 minutes every dance.
Okay. I think I can remember that.
It's all you. You're leading.
Am I?
You are.
Yeah. I like the word with Damien, I think. So, yeah.
Who's going to win this thing?
I think yellow.
Yeah?
Yeah, we got Russ.
We do.
Russ, the secret weapon.
We've got the dance machines.
Russ is, yeah. I think he'd be very disappointed.
It might come down to the costumes though, you know.
So what have you got planned for us?
Well, something short and black for you. I was thinking spangles. I'll come in something floral. No, I don't know. We'll have to discuss. Get you a gold tie.
Yeah.
Me some sparkles.
So if you had a choice, who would you be dancing with?
I mean, clearly we're gonna blitz this.
Yeah, late run.
Yeah. Brendan Cole? No, not so much. I don't know. Would you be bringing back Ginger?
Me? No, I don't know. Maybe Kylie?
She would do a mean cha-cha.
Smart outfits too. She certainly has the wardrobe under control.
The votes just for that?
A bit nervous about the wardrobe. So have you had any thoughts on that?
No, but people were pulling out Lycra last week.
Okay.
That made me nervous.
I'm glad I missed last week then.
Oh, don't worry, it's still in your future.
What else have we got?
How'd you get into this?
How did I get into it?
How did you get dragged into this?
It was an impulse. You know, the email came round and I was thinking, God, this is something I've always said I would do.
Secretly yearned to humiliate yourself in front of the crowds.
Yeah.
Excellent.
But basically, I mean, it was all organised for us, so all I had to do was click yes and then, you know, live to regret. So what I did.
Will you live to regret?
I certainly, yeah. So yeah, how do I feel? 6 weeks in, having missed the last 3 weeks, not too good is the answer.
Did the audience get a vote? Maybe we could garner sympathy.
Yeah, how does it work? How do you
Don't
win this
know.
competition?
Judges or audience? Can we make a plea?
Yeah.
Bribes? Blackmail? Do you have anything good on anyone out there?
I don't know. Have they told us? Have they told us any more about the format for the evening?
Yes. Yes, unprepared is about it.
Right.
Yes, I'll tell you all about the format in about 30 seconds when we finish this. What are we going to do if we win? Do we get to do the chicken dance and celebration in the middle of the floor?
I'm not thinking about it. You know, to be honest, I'm not worried. I don't think anyone's going to be looking at me and my cha-cha.
You haven't seen what I've got planned for your outfit.
I think you'll make a fantastic decoy, so that's what I'm kind of...
Dancing nun. There's going to be a habit out on the dance floor.
There'll be this figure sort of in the shadows.
I was thinking sackcloth.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, look looking forward to it.
Yeah.
How are you feeling now that we're 7 weeks into rehearsal?
Concerned.
Why is that then?
We're not very good.
No, we're brilliant.
Oh.
You just haven't worked it out yet.
Actually, no, we're okay. We were better last week, and now we've only got 2 dances to do. So I think maybe things might improve. What do you find most difficult, Paula?
Well, I'm keeping my shoes to myself, actually, Nick, I think. And trying to remember we're not in a dodgem car.
Okay, yeah.
Which bits do you like the most?
I like that bit of the, I can't remember which dance it's when you have to do your little makeup thing.
The waltz.
Yeah, the waltz. Yeah, we're not doing that, thankfully.
Where I normally fall over.
Yeah, where you fall over a bit, yeah. And other than that, I would quite like my little twirly bit in the joint where I get to, you know.
Oh, yeah. Where you get to show off.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh. And what do you think about your partner?
No comment.
Would dare.
I thought my partner was extremely charming. And you?
The same.
Obviously.
Naturally.
Yeah. And what will you do if we win? We won't.
We will. Drink lots of champagne.
Okay, fair enough.
And who would be your ideal partner?
Yasmin Orgy.
You think? You creep.
Who do you think is going to win then, other than us?
Well, the people with the most votes.
Hilarious. I think that Kat and Russ might win, possibly.
Yes, well they're a bit established on the dance floor, those two.
Yeah, I think they know what they're doing.
Yeah, I think perhaps a bit more than we do.
And Keith's been having extra lessons on the sly.
So,
and I think he's going to pick up a few sympathy votes because he's retiring too, so...
Yeah, he could come up from behind, hey?
Yeah, actually potentially you shouldn't include that bit. Have you ever danced before?
Does dancing on tables count?
No, not so much.
I do a little bit tap dancing now and again. But that's kind of about it really. And how about you?
No, not at all.
So why did you decide to have a go at Legally Ballroom?
I didn't.
So what made you?
I was dragged kicking and screaming into Emma and Yasmin's office, and despite outright refusing to take part, I was entered into the competition very much against my will.
Well, you're glad you're here now.
Obviously.
Naturally.
Well, having met my partner,
obviously.
Oh dear, both drinking.
And, do you know what you're going to wear yet?
I'm not telling.
Why not?
It's a surprise.
Very good. Can't wait.
All done?